Hi, welcome back. It is weekly numerology, and this week we're working with a number 10. I like to try to kind of weave the energy of the numbers together. So last week we had a 9, right? And we talked a lot about surrender. Actually, we didn't talk specifically about surrender, but we talked about letting go. Surrender and letting go are a little bit different. So I'm going to keep with what I was talking about, letting go and kind of something that's come to completion, right? And I talked a lot about wisdom. So I talked a lot about getting out of the head of knowing, embodying your wisdom. And this week is a 10 frequency. So it's about taking action on that. That gives us the wisdom. It also gives us the confidence. I want to focus this week with 10. I want to focus on courage. Okay. So what is courage, right? It's taking action even when you're in fear, right? It's like, I'm in fear, but I'm going to take the action anyway. That's what courage is. Courage builds confidence. We're not inherently confident. All right, I'm including everybody. Maybe some of you are. Some people are. Maybe they're born confident, or they're faking it, or they've just learned this. They're like, if I just confront my fear, if I just get out of doubt and hesitation, I can just take action and move forward, and that builds confidence, right? Doesn't matter if they succeed or not, because they're always learning. So part of it is like, I don't know if I'm going to succeed or not at this. I don't know if I'm going to get what I want by taking this action, but that doesn't matter because it builds confidence. You move through the fear. What's another thing about courage, right? Is being uncomfortable, right? We like being comfortable. We like knowing, we like the familiar, right? The unfamiliar, the uncomfortable, like we don't like it. And I'll just tell you the truth. I'm uncomfortable most of the time and have been for most of my life. So I'm just letting you know but like, it's okay. I've gotten used to it and I accept it, right? Because I know that I'm growing and I feel good when I have to like have the courage to do the things that I've done and will continue to do in my life because it's so rewarding. What happens, right? Like, it's asking us this week to have more courage. So if you want to know more about the 10, if you want to know more about the 8, because there is an 8 influencing number, look at my yearly or look at the videos that I've posted before. So just to give you more information, what happens is when we take the courage, right, we're in an alignment with our own truth, even though we're scared, even though we're uncomfortable, even though we're like, I don't want to do this, we do it anyway. And when our thoughts, actions, and we're connected to our purpose, our truth align, then we become radiant. And the yogis called it like having this radiant body. And they were like trying to describe what happens when that happens, right? You become bright, like you shine. Your inner light shines, and that inner light starts to attract more what you want. We talked about it in the 8, like it gets you on the destiny or the abundance stream. When you align like that, you're on the abundance, the prosperity stream. You're not in the lack stream. You're not trying to manifest out of lack. Then it becomes easier because that is very magnetic. Confidence is magnetic. That inner shine is magnetic. And things and people want to be with you. And then that builds on itself. I'll probably have to talk more about that, but at least I gave a little summary for you of what you can step into this week. So I'm excited because I love the 10. 10 is fearless. It's fearless because it keeps confronting fear. I have to just keep explaining that, right? And so we're just going to break it down though. We're not going to be overwhelming. We're not like, okay, I'm changing the rest of my life. I don't want to put limits on it because really what I wanted to say instead of fearless was limitless. Like the 10 breaks through limitations, kind of like the 5, in a different kind of a way because it faces its fears. That's what I have today. Please let me know how you're doing. Let me know what fears you've conquered. And that's why the 10 is the archetype of the king, the queen, the warrior. They didn't get there by not having fear. They got there by conquering them. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you next week.